Hello students. So in this video we will continue this chapter, that is chapter 10. Okay. So for this video our first topic is screw. So the screw looks like a nail with grooves cut in it. It has a winding edge called a thread. You can see in this picture. This is a picture of a screw. Okay. So to check this, draw a right angle triangle. So this winding edge is actually an inclined plane. You see, this threads like structure is called an inclined plane. So to check this, draw a right angle triangle on a piece of paper and cut it out. Color the longest edge and wrap the paper on a pencil. Notice that the inclined edge of the paper now looks like the thread of a screw. See in this picture. Okay, this looks like a thread of a screw. See, similar. Okay. Next page. The head of the screw has a groove for the tip of a screwdriver. Okay, the screw is held against a piece of wood. You can see this is a screwdriver and this is a screw. And its head is turned with the help of the screwdriver. The tip of the screw moves into the wood. So the tip of the screw moves into the wood. So in this picture, this is a picture of screw jack. The jack moves up or down here, and this part is called the handle is to rotate. Less force is needed to insert a screw into wood than a nail. Because why? Because of the inclined edge. So screw has an inclined edge which helps the person to give less force as compared to the nail. Okay, so to insert a nail, it has to be hammered. So to insert a nail, the nail has to be hammered with more force. Also, because of the grooves, the screw holds the wood more firmly than the nail. The screw jack used to lift cars for repairs works on the same principle. Next topic is our pulley. So what is pulley? It is said that Archimedes, a famous Greek scientist, was once challenged by King Hieron of Syracuse. Syracuse is a city in Sicily, that is in Europe, to single-handedly drag a large ship up the beach without any help. Then what he do? He used this pulley, which is a simple machine. Okay, by the help of that pulley he dragged the ship up the beach. Okay, a simple pulley consists of a grouped wheel with a rope passing around it. You can see in this picture, this is a picture of a pulley. In between the wheel there is an space where rope is passing. It is normally fixed to a support above the load. The load is tied to one end of the rope. Load is tied at the one end of the rope, and the effort is applied at the other end. Such a pulley makes our work easier by simply changing the direction of the force. So a downward effort is used to lift the load up. So she is giving a downward effort to lift the load up. Remember that it is easier to pull down than to pull up. Okay, this is a simple pulley. Turn the next page. However, a simple pulley does not reduce the effort required to lift a heavy load, but it doesn't help to reduce the effort, okay, required to lift a heavy load. Pulleys are used to pull water from a well, to hoist a flag, and to lift bricks and cement by workers at construction sites. So our next topic, which is the last topic of simple machine, that is wheel and axle. You see in this picture, this is wheel and this part is called the axle. So have you ever seen a potter at work? A potter pushes a large wheel around with the foot or a handle. So who is a potter? Potter is a person who makes the things with clay. okay, and uses the force of the wheel, and he uses the force of the wheel to give shape. He gives shape by the at the center of the wheel. At the center there is a wheel, and he gives shape to the clay by the help of the wheel. Most machines, for example sewing machines, have wheels in it to turn other parts. Some machines like cars, trucks and trains move on wheels. So these machines, and some machines, cars, trucks, trains move on wheels. So the wheels used in all these machines have a rod. They have a rod fixed in the center known as an axle. A wheel and an axle together make a simple machine. It can be used to lift a heavy load using less effort. So by the use of wheel and axle, we give less effort to lift a heavy load. So our next topic is energy. So what is energy? You need energy to do everything: walk, talk, sing, run and so on. So energy, you can underline these lines. Energy is the ability to do work. Without energy we will not able to do any work. So there are many forms of energy in nature. So in our next video we will continue this chapter about the we will learn about the different types of energy. Okay, thank you.